Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Trace here, the Irish Tarot Girl, and welcome to your October 2025 tarot reading. I'm still playing about with setup. I'm still looking for an overhead mount or stand to help me do my readings, so I apologize for the setup. I apologize for the bit of glare. But I'm working on it. Just be rest assured, I'm working on it. This is your October 2025 tarot reading. For this week's reading, this month's reading, I am using the good old Lightseer's Tarot. Love, love, love this deck. I love the artwork. I love just everything about it. It's just amazing. It's one of my favorites. So I've already chosen the cards. I'm not going to go kind of week by week, but the way that I'm looking at this reading is this is going to be the central theme for the month. And we're just kind of going to go through the rows and kind of get a feel for how the month is going to progress. And then obviously the middle card is going to be the central theme, the thing that we're working on, the thing that we're focusing on, and the rest of it will add color to the month. So I've already picked the cards, so let's go. So the first card, if I can reach, Eight of Swords. So this is a card of restriction, or rather than restriction, feeling restricted, feeling like there's something that we're stuck on, something that we can't move forward with, just feeling like we're all caught up with something. And like you can see, the girl here isn't actually all caught up, but she's looking at herself in the mirror and it's showing how she feels inside. And this card is all about the mind and how we feel about something that's going on within ourselves, in our lives. So there's something going on in October at the start of the month that's going to make us feel stuck in some way. Just feeling really stuck, feeling like we don't know what to do. And the blindfold means we can't see a way out. Even though there is a way out, usually in this card, she can't see a way out. And her hands are bound here. So like she feels like her hands are tied. There's nothing she can do. She's stuck. So we're starting off October feeling a little bit stuck in some way mentally. And then with the second card, oh my goodness, we have the Tower. Right, so I feel like already October might be a consequential month. There's going to be some stuff happening. Something happening that's sudden. This is not necessarily a bad card. Surprises and shocks can come in all forms. They can be good, they can be bad. But this is just a card of something sudden happening, something that you're not expecting, something that comes out of the blue, something that you weren't expecting, and it comes out of nowhere. And the fact that the previous card is the Eight of Swords, this might be a welcome tower. This might be a welcome tower moment that gets us out of being stuck in that rut that we're feeling in at the start of the month. So it might feel like something huge is happening, but it's going to break us out of our shell, or it's going to break us out of that restriction that we were feeling. And we'll find out more from the next card, but this could be a good tower. This could be a good surprise, a good shock, something that shakes the foundations and makes us have to get outside of ourselves, like the Eight of Swords suggests. So let's see what the next card is. Give us a better idea as to what's going on. Oh, this is a really positive card, Ace of Wands. So yes, I feel like that Tower card is a good surprise. It's a good shock, something that comes along that shakes the foundations and you're like, whoa, this is a whole new lease of life. This is a whole new world. And this Ace of Wands, this looks like the flame from a matchstick. It's like igniting a fire in your mind, some kind of idea. Something is going to happen to get the cogs turning in your head and give you a whole new perspective on life and how it could be. It could be your family's life, but I feel like it's more your own life, what's going on inside of you, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. This is some kind of shock or surprise that's going to light a fire within you and make you start focusing on yourself and what you want and your dreams and ambitions, and going to get you out of this feeling stuck. I am already really excited for October now. This is really interesting. And aces are new beginnings. The Tower clears the decks and we have to rebuild from the ground up. So the next card, we have Seven of Pentacles. So I don't know if other tarot readers do this, but a lot of cards I have like a one-word mantra or a one-word quick kind of explanation for each card. And this one for me is patience. This card is all about having to have patience while something grows, something percolates, something needs time and needs care and needs effort. And while he's taking care of this little plant and it looks small and it is growing, look at all of this growth and everything that's going on under the surface that you can't see. So there's stuff going on in October, lots of progress being made, maybe in ways that you can't see, but we need patience to eventually see the outcome. So patience is a key word for October. Keep working on things, keep plugging away, taking care of whatever is going on that you care about, and have patience with it and see where it all leads. And this kind of tells me that there's lots of things going on that are requiring patience of us in October. There's lots of things going on, lots of things percolating, lots of things that we're working on that maybe kind of haven't shown a lot of growth yet, but they are growing, but we just can't see what's going on under the surface. So then the next card is our central theme for the month. King of Wands. So that word again that I was talking about that I have for every card, this one is leadership. This one for me is all about someone who takes charge, someone who is like a manager type person. The lion in the background, it's a real Leo kind of fire energy. Someone who takes charge, who is in a leadership position, who knows what they're doing, and is gonna kind of, if it's not you, this person is gonna show us the way. We're gonna have to follow someone's lead. But whoever this is going to be somebody that we can trust, someone who knows what they're doing, someone who can literally light a fire under everybody and get everybody moving. The lion is usually present in the strength card as well. So this card to me, and like look at the look on his face, he's determined. This is a card of strength and determination. So we need that determination in October. I apologize for the noise outside. The landscapers are here. I didn't know they were coming today to clean the garden. I really apologize. But yes, strength. Look at how he's observing. Strength, observation, watching before we leap, that patience and leadership for October. And the next card for October, King of Pentacles. This really reminds me of that Seven of Pentacles cards with all that, all those pentacles being different colors. It almost looks like this King of Pentacles is, and I'm sure that's the idea for this, but it's like he's sowing seeds in a field, like he's a farmer and he's throwing those seeds down behind him in the furrows of the field. Like he's barefoot, he's taking his time. This night is always about, again, patience, taking things slowly, so there's movement involved. The night always involves movement, but this is one of the slowest nights. And the thing that always comes to mind for me with this card is slow and steady wins the race. This is the slow movement card. So this ties in really nicely here with the Seven of Pentacles. So this is something, Pentacles can represent money. It can represent assets, real estate, houses, jobs, and things like talent. Your talents can represent your health. All the things that are concrete in the world that make us, help us live life. The tangible things. So I feel like in October there's lots going on, but the message again is to take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. And this to me tells me there's lots going on with like our health. Maybe like I personally am doing, now the kids are back to school, I'm doing all my health appointments, and I'm having to space them out so I don't overwhelm myself. I'm having to like buy school supplies and birthday presents and all that kind of tangible stuff. So this kind of tells me that we're sowing the seeds for a successful year, because he's sowing the seeds that then will be harvested come autumn time. Which kind of works for October. The next card, Page of Swords. I really like this depiction of the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords to me represents kind of like the Tower, like news coming in. Quick news coming in, unexpected news, something that we may not have expected. It might not be anything huge or big, but there's going to be news coming in. And the light bulbs here, I'm kind of noticing that the light bulbs aren't on. The light bulbs aren't emitting any light. That any of the light that's coming out of this card is kind of swirling around her. So there's kind of a disconnection between her and the light bulbs. It's almost like we need something to happen. We need to hear news about something, or to continue on with some kind of idea that we have. Maybe this is to do with the Ace of Wands here. But it's like we need to hear news of something before we can continue on with something else. And I'm not really getting anything else. Yeah, like, so here's the sword here, and she's tiptoeing across the sword, and it's like she can't do that. She can't get to the other side until she gets this news, until she's able to like switch on these light bulbs, until she's able to make that connection like a conduit. And the next card we have is Two of Swords. This is very similar to the first card we started out with, the Eight of Swords. And Two of Swords is all about choice. It's like being on the horns of a dilemma, like not knowing what to do, being pulled in two different directions and just being completely stuck to the spot because you just don't know what to do. But just remember that making no decision is a decision. So even though something might happen that you don't know what to do, maybe all you need to do is stop and wait and see what happens next. Because if you don't know what to do, stopping is the best thing. Maybe no decision is the best decision. And again, with the blindfolds, I feel like this is telling us there's stuff we're not seeing. We're having to be patient. We're having to wait. There's stuff we don't know that's going on behind the scenes, and we have to stop and wait and see what's going on elsewhere before we make any kind of a movement forward or a decision. And the last card, this is a fabulous card to end on, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is the wish card. This woman looks like she is just free. And look at all of this light emanating from her, like it's utter freedom to do what she wants, be who she wants to be. She has everything she could possibly want. It's having your cake and eating it too. And she has her chest full of treasure down here. This is the card of getting everything that you want, which is an amazing card to end the reading on. And to feel like all of this light is emanating from her heart, and the cups are all about emotions. So whatever is going on during the month, whatever is happening, the end of the month results in feeling really good, feeling free, feeling really positive, like you've gotten what you put all of that hard work and energy and patience that we had here, all of that patience that we've had to find within ourselves during October, it pays off at the end of October. So let's have a look at all of these cards together. So the main theme of the month is we might need to be strong, show some leadership skills. We might need to get behind somebody who is showing strength and leadership skills, managerial skills, or that might need to be us. This middle part of the month is all about patience, moving forward slowly, taking it easy, lighting a fire under ourselves, maybe other people, leading other people forward, and maybe encouraging other people to be patient and to move slowly. The start of the month feels very, how do I put this? Chaotic, maybe. There might be some stuff going on that we have no control over. With the tower, you know, sometimes things happen that we have absolutely no power or control over, and we have to, all we can do is look after ourselves and focus on our own lives and our own emotions. But whatever this is, I feel like it's going to be something positive, because it's going to light a fire underneath us and inside of us to move forward. And again, with these cards here, there's some news coming in that's going to help us move forward. But we're going to need to wait to hear that news. And we might not want to be patient. We might not feel like it's fair to be patient, to have to be patient. We might feel like it's not fair to have to wait and find out maybe results of something, or I don't know what it could be, but whatever happens, in the end, it's all going to turn out okay, because we're going to get whatever it is we wanted. So we've got maybe a little bit of upheaval, patience needed, leadership needed, slow movement needed, and then more information needed. Stop and wait. It's all going to come good in the end. So it's a bit of a mix of everything this month. We have two court cards. We have, let me see. We have the Tower and the Ace, which is really nice because it's like an ending and a beginning. We have a Knight, which indicates movement. And we have a few Swords cards, which means we might be all up in our heads in October. But the middle of the month is reminding us to be grounded. So even if we're all up in our heads and we've a lot going on and we're stressed and anxious, it's really important to be grounded. Maybe do some gardening, which I hate gardening, but I do cooking instead, and I do baking, and I make bread. Things like that are really grounding. Getting out into the fresh air, going walking, going hiking, doing anything like that, just getting out into the fresh air, out into the sun, is going to help us in October. Get the last of that good vitamin D in October before the winter comes in, or if you're watching from down under, before the summer comes in. I don't know. Anyway, this has been a very long reading, but I think it's a good reading. It's a nice mixture, I feel. We've a lot of colors going on. We've some dark, we've some light, we have some yellows and greens and reds. I love to see color in tarot spreads. I think it's going to be a really interesting month. I feel like there's going to be some stuff going on that it might maybe freak us out, but it's all going to turn out okay in the end. Whenever I see this card, it always makes me happy. So I'm going to leave it there. If you have any other interpretations, or if there's something I've missed, I'd love to hear whatever I've missed, or alternative interpretations of the cards. And tell me, what do you think of the Lightseer's tarot? I absolutely love it. I love the imagery. I'd love to hear what you think. This has been your October tarot reading for 2025, and I will talk to you all again soon. Be kind to each other and be kind to yourself. Bye for now.